A lot of 720 owners out there want to know if their 720 is slower than average. The answer is all 720s are in fact slow. The two-wheel drives aren't very slow, and the four-wheel drives are slow. We're going to measure exactly how slow they are today, and that'll help you figure out if yours is below average, above average, broken. So we're going to do some rock hard numbers like a 20 to 60 time. We're going to do a 20 to 60 time instead of a 0 to 60 time because it eliminates the variable of launching, how hard you launch, how fast you launch. We have a shortage of flat land around here, so I found a section of asphalt where we can legally go 20 to 60. I'm going to be using a GPS speedometer with a timer on there, so in post I'll stitch it all together and we can see how long it takes my four-wheel drive to do 20 to 60. Mine runs perfectly. I mean, it's the definition of runs good. We're using ethanol-free gas, timing is factory, and all the details for this truck are in various videos and forums if you want to read all about it. So you can just compare your numbers to this truck's numbers, and if it's slower, yours is broken, or you're running big tires. I'm running 235/75 R15s on this truck. If you're running big tires, you're going to be slower on the acceleration. Smaller might be faster acceleration. We're going to be shifting at around 4,000 RPMs. I'll put the camera on the tack there so you can see that, and then let's get some numbers. Alright, there I'd say we'd figured out exactly how slow a 720 is and whether it's undrivably slow or not. I say they're perfectly drivable, functional, keep up with traffic, no problem there. If you're looking at adding a Weber, that would be a good option. This truck has a Weber and that's the time that it has. If you don't have a Weber, put your 20 to 60 time in the comment section in what you're running. I'd love to see other people's 20 to 60 times just for a little comparison there. If you're trying to decide if you want to get a Nissan 720 or a similarly set up Toyota, the 720 is, in my experience, faster in nearly every situation. So if that's your deciding factor, then the 720 is the way to go. Just in my experience, if you found different, good for you. Everybody sees and discovers different things as we live our lives. So if you found a Toyota that's faster than a 720 and they both run good and have Webers and whatever, good deal. That just hasn't been my experience. They keep up with traffic just fine. I've never had too much of a problem when it's running good. Again, you'll probably be in the right lane doing about 70 on the 75 mile an hour freeways and whatnot. And if you're driving a 720, it's four-wheel drive, you just get to be okay with that. The two-wheel drives are a lot faster, so if that's something you'd value just because they're smaller wheels, just two-wheel drives are faster, so if you want to go faster, then a two-wheel drive is your option. I haven't found a four-wheel drive to be too much of a problem. And try and keep it under 4,000 RPMs and they live forever. Alright, I'll see you all in the next video.